Have you ever wondered if you could actually get to the point where your life feels good to you? Here's a simple and effective way to heal yourself and accumulate positives for your mental health bank. Welcome back to Savvy Psychologist. I'm your host, Dr. Monica Johnson. Every week on this show, I'll help you face life's challenges with evidence-based approaches, a sympathetic ear, and zero judgment. You all know that I specialize in dialectical behavior therapy, or DBT, and that I love acronyms. And today's episode includes both. DBT is a type of therapy that aims to help individuals regulate their emotions, including those who struggle with depression and anxiety. One of the core strategies taught in DBT is the accumulation of positive experiences, which is a strategy designed to help individuals cope with negative emotions and build resiliency. Research has shown that the accumulation of positives can be a highly effective tool for improving mood and reducing emotional distress in the short term. The accumulation of positives is based on the idea that by deliberately seeking out and engaging in positive experiences, individuals can shift their focus away from negative thoughts and emotions. Often those who struggle with their mental health tend to have a negative bias, meaning that they tend to focus more on negative experiences and have a harder time noticing and savoring positive ones. By intentionally seeking out and savoring positive experiences, individuals can help to balance out this bias and build a more positive outlook. Research has found that individuals who engage in positive activity every day for 1 week experienced significant reductions in emotional distress and improvements in positive feelings. In my own personal routine, I accumulate positives on a daily basis, even if it's as simple as watching a 30-minute comedy show that I like. I'm currently rewatching It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia and Insecure as my after-work decompression. The accumulation of positives can be especially helpful for individuals who are struggling with acute stress or who are in the midst of a crisis. According to one study, individuals who engaged in positive activities following a traumatic event experienced lower levels of post-traumatic stress symptoms and depression compared to those who didn't. In addition to improving mood and reducing negative feelings, the accumulation of positives can also have a number of other benefits, like increased self-esteem, greater feelings of social support, and improved physical health. One of the key things to understand about accumulation of positives is that it is a skill that can be taught and practiced. In DBT, therapists work with individuals to identify positive activities that they can engage in on a regular basis, such as going for a walk in nature, spending time with a friend, or listening to music. By engaging in these activities regularly and intentionally luxuriating in the positive experiences they bring, individuals can begin to shift their focus away from negative thoughts and emotions and build a more positive outlook. You're probably wondering, Dr. Johnson, when are you getting to the acronym? Well, the wait is over. Today, I'm going to introduce you to Richard Hanson's HEAL acronym, which he developed to help individuals understand the ways in which they can cultivate greater well-being and resilience. HEAL stands for 4 key practices that are based on research in neuroscience and psychology. These practices can help individuals overcome stress, anxiety, and other emotional challenges and promote greater happiness and connection. Let's explore each element of the HEAL acronym and its implications for mental health and well-being. H is for have positive experiences. The first element of HEAL is to have positive experiences. This means actively seeking out experiences that promote positive emotions, such as joy, gratitude, and contentment. Positive experiences can come in many forms, from spending time with loved ones to engaging in hobbies and interests that bring us pleasure. The key is to make a conscious effort to prioritize positive experiences in our daily lives. Remember that the positives don't need to be grand vacations to Bali. It can be as simple as going on a leisurely walk after a long day. While it may seem simplistic, positive experiences lead to positive feelings. Studies have shown that it really makes a difference. For example, studies have found that individuals who engage in positive experiences are more resilient to stress, have better immune function, and are less likely to experience symptoms of depression and anxiety. Positive experiences can also promote greater social connection, as they are often shared with others and can strengthen our relationships with loved ones. Greater social connection often has its own mood-boosting effects that can improve your overall well-being. E is for enrich positive experiences. The second element of HEAL is to enrich positive experiences. This means relishing in and fully experiencing positive moments rather than rushing through them or taking them for granted. To enrich your own positive experiences, pay attention to the present moment. Notice details and nuances, and focus on the emotions and sensations that arise. Following this practice will not only lead to more positive emotions, it can also help promote greater mindfulness and present moment awareness, which can help us to cope more effectively with difficult emotions and challenges. A is for absorb positive experiences. The third element of HEAL is to absorb positive experiences. This means intentionally focusing on positive experiences and allowing them to sink in, rather than immediately moving on to the next thing. Absorbing positive experiences means taking the time to reflect on what we have learned or gained from the experience and allowing ourselves to feel the positive emotions that arise. Food is an easy way for me to practice this skill. Choosing a meal that I enjoy and allowing myself to eat slowly and experience all the textures and flavors of the dish versus gobbling it down while mindlessly scrolling on my phone. In addition to boosting our positive emotions, this practice can promote greater gratitude and a sense of meaning and purpose as we recognize the positive aspects of our lives and the ways in which they contribute to our well-being. The final element of HEAL is to link positive experiences to negative material. This means when you have a stable positive experience, you can connect it with negative material in your mind to soften and possibly replace negative events that you hold on to. For instance, if you are surrounded by friends and family at a birthday party, you can link it to times in your life you felt lonely and that no one loved you. The goal here is not to bring yourself down when you're feeling good, but to say to your brain, hey, pay attention to this instead. Or, see, there are people who care. This can help to soothe the negative material in your mind. And I have found that it makes it easier to draw in the positive material when you feel low again. This is important because even with the best mental and physical health, you're going to have times when you don't feel the greatest. And skills such as these aid in being able to get through those moments more easily and in reducing them overall. I tell my patients all the time, That the same way you string all those negative moments together and use them as an anchor to drown yourself, you can tie each one to a balloon to lift yourself higher, like in Pixar's Up. I hope you use this strategy to help on your healing journey. What are some ways that you can accumulate positives and heal? Let me know on Instagram at KindMindPsych. You can also reach out to me via my email at psychologist@quickanddirtytips.com or leave a voicemail at 929-256-2191. The Savvy Psychologist is a Quick and Dirty Tips podcast. It's audio engineered by Steve Rickyberg, with script editing by Adam Cecil. Our podcast and advertising operations specialist is Morgan Christensen. Our digital operations specialist is Holly Hutchings. Our marketing and publicity associate is Davina Tomlin. And our intern is Cameron Lacey. Follow Savvy Psychologist on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. That's all for this episode of Savvy Psychologist. Thanks for listening. I'll see you next week.